Welcome to the Daily Wander. It took a long ways to get to this trail. A little bit of flying from Alaska, 3 a.m. arrival in the Boston area. Trying to wake up after that. Then we get out to kind of the middle of this trail, which is called the Upper Charles River Trail. And we're at the base of the V. So we're going to go explore one direction. Then we'll go explore the other direction here. But as you can see, by an Alaskan standard, this would be called a bike interstate. The fact that there's a paved path and there's a yellow line down the middle, so you, I guess, know where you're going. So here we go. We're going up to Holliston. Turning right here, heading to Holliston, which we don't know where that is, but we're going to go that way anyway. We just passed the little stone marker in the middle of the trail for Holliston. I believe this is still the Upper Charles, but now it's turned into a crushed stone cinder path. But the scenery is pretty spectacular. That's pretty cool. So through the tunnel we'll go. And you can kind of see the brickwork there. Reminds me a little bit of some of the sections on the C&O Canal Trail down from Cumberland, Maryland to Washington, D.C. Well, that's not something you see every day. End of the trail. So as the map showed us, there was a definite end of the trail where they've converted the rail trail. And after that, it turns into kind of a single track mountain bike. You're riding on a lot of the old big rock ballast that would have been under the railroad tracks. But I just had to go up a short distance just to see if in fact it was there. And yeah, that is the end of our trail. Here's the intersection that we left a while ago, and you can kind of see by the sign that when we went up to Holliston, which is behind us now, apparently if we go to the right we can go to Hopkinton. So I guess we'll go to Hopkinton and see where that takes us. looks like we've reached the end of the trail. I don't know where any 8% grade was, but I guess somewhere there is, so we can feel better about ourselves. So we're gonna return down to the car now. Should be kind of a nice, easy float down in there. Well, we found a little bit of an informational sign about the Upper Charles Trail, which is now the Upper Charles Rail Trail, or the bike path that we've been cycling. So basically, this was an old railroad bed constructed about in the 1870s to connect Milford and Boston and Albany. Concludes our ride of the Upper Charles River Rail Trail. As I kind of mentioned before, and you'll kind of see by the footage, or you've already seen, I guess, there's really two sides to it. There is the side, I guess, to the west, which is the shorter side, and that's paved the entire way. Wonderful trail. A little bit of elevation change in places, but nice, about 7.5 mile round trip there. So if you're looking for something shorter, and if you're looking for something a little longer, take the other side, because that's about an 19 mile round trip. And right now, while we're doing this, you can kind of hear those church bells in the distance, something that we don't hear in Alaska because I just don't have them. But that reminds us of many other trips that we've taken somewhere. But thanks for coming along on the Daily Wander as we wandered the Upper Charles River Rail Trail in Massachusetts today.